What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here to do a Guess the Voice Impression stream part 1 for 2026 with friends. So yep, let's get started. Hope you guys are looking forward to this, well, first Guess the Voice Impression stream of 2026 part 1 with friends. But first I need to address some rules. Rules. If anyone's screen is making inappropriate background noises, sharing inappropriate stuff, spam commenting, arriving too early, playing copyright music, or any of that other unacceptable BS stuff, I'll have to kick them out of the stream or not allow them in at all. And swearing is technically allowed as long as you don't do it too much. So yep, now that that's out of the way, let me go and provide the link for this impression stream, and the link will also be provided in the description as well. And also not because I'm also doing this today, because also I'm doing this on the anniversary of the Thomas and Friends DVD releases of Percy's Ghostly Trick and Thomas and the Special Letter. Alright, now that I provide the link a few times, I'm going to go ahead and start with an impression. And since this is the first Guess the Voice impression stream, I guess I could do this impression from the very first episode of any show. It doesn't have to be, because like I said, it's also the 19th anniversary of the Thomas DVD releases of both Percy's Ghostly Trick and Thomas and the Special Letter. But I guess I'll just do one that goes like this. And just hopefully some friends will join, some good ones who will follow my rules. But anyway, let me get started with an impression already. Basically, I'll do it just like this. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor. He's a cheeky little engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. He's a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. And when trains come in, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go in a... Do you guys know what it is? Yes, you all know what it was. It was the beginning of Thomas Gets Tricked, the Ringo Starr narration version. But it plays the same way as the UK version, just up till we get to the part where Thomas starts whistling at Gordon. Well, anyways, yep, let me do another impression next. This one I'll do very well off the top of my head. Oh yeah, this impression very well I'll do off the top of my head, basically where it goes. Well, like I said, it doesn't have to be the first from all the shows, but it could just be anything random. But just I wanted to give it a head start. Oh yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head where it goes. I know where we can fly for real. Definitely. Oh yes, the opening of the first episode of season 2 of Dragon Tales Lucky Stone, which can be found on both VHS and DVD versions of Well, Believe in Yourself. Yeah, I almost said the volume that comes after it. No, but it's the VHS and DVD releases of Believe in Yourself. Yeah. Yep, it was the Lucky Stone. All right. Now on to another impression I can do very well off the top of my head. While I'm waiting for some friends. Well, this is easy because it's just a, well, we all know it's an impression stream. Even if it takes a while for them to join, who honestly cares? Oh yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head is. Oh yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head. Oh yeah, this impression, you guys go get a kick out of this. Here, you missed a spot. It's the window over here. You got the other one, but don't miss this spot. That's a good lad. What? Can't do a job halfway. What's worth doing is worth doing well, I say. What's your name? Matthew. Matt. Or is it Matthew? And you may call me Mr. Conductor. But you're a good worker. You know who'd like you? My friend Thomas. Thomas is living to stay with you? Dear me, no. Thomas is a steam engine, and he lives on the island of Sodor. You are interested in trains, aren't you? Yeah. Perfect. Then I'll tell you a story about my friend Thomas. You do like stories, don't you? Yeah. Perfect. But first I must find my whistle. Ah, here we go. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor. Yep, the Shinetime Station, the very first episode of Shinetime Station called A Place Unlike Any Other. Where the clip where Mr. Conductor, first by Ringo Starr and later by George Carlin. Well, this one, we see the first appearance of Ringo Starr's Mr. Conductor when he tells him he missed a spot and says it's the window over here, and he tells him that's a good lad for doing it. And then he asks what the boy's name is, and he says it's Matt. Yeah, you guys have seen may have watched never watched it when it first came out because none of us were born when it first came out. The premiere of Shinetime Station, the very first season 1 episode, or just the first episode ever made, called A Place Unlike Any Other, which features the first 2 US dub episodes of Thomas and Friends overall. Well, you can still watch it on YouTube. Yeah, you can look it up on anywhere on, well, any portion of YouTube, yeah. Well, anyways, yep. Alright, now let's see if I can do another impression very well off the top of my head. Which one can I do off the top of my head? Here's one I can basically do off the top of my head, guys, where it basically goes, This. Oh, I guess I could do this one since it technically counts as something. I think I could do this one where it goes. Well, yeah. Let me do the impression, and I'll take care of something really quick. Oh yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head where it goes. Hey, cut it out! Get off! I got him! I got him! No, I don't! Slurpee! Come to Wheatsy! And then, of course, what is he? A bouncing baby boinger. And his name is Slurpee. Ew! Puppy germs! Chua! Chua! Yeah, it is from Wheezy's Hairball from season 1 of Dragon Tales Flicklev Returns. And you can join if you want Flicklev Returns, but if you're too busy, I understand. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, for Wheezy's Hairball, that can be found on the very last Dragon Tales home media release in the United States ever, the Amazing Pets DVD. And sorry if I'm saying Amazing Pets DVD, it's better than just say our Amazing Pets. Well, because saying, like, it's our copy of the DVD. I like to say the Amazing Pets DVD better, in my opinion. Okay, now on to another impression. As I was trying to say, didn't mean to do a little whisper, guys. I'm terribly sorry about that. Oh yeah, this time I'll try. I'll see if I can do a Blue's Clues impression, because not only that, because I think, well, because we all know Blue's Clues is coming up on 30 years old in less than about less than 6 months. Yeah, less than 6 months to be exact, because we have 5 months, I should say, and a few days or weeks till Blue's Clues turns its 30th anniversary. I'll try to do an impression from a Blue's Clues episode. How this was, oh, birthday girl, I have a dance to show you. Will you show it with me? Yeah. You will? Great. It goes like this. Have a happy birthday, you. We'll have a great day too. Everybody play. It's Blue's special day. Happy birthday. Blow out the candles. All right. Hello, K Croftus 99. Nice to see you chatting in the live chat. And that technically is correct. It says Steve, Mr. Chantrell, all the plant lover, however you say that person's name. It is a Steve one, but it's from the Blue's Clues episode Blue's Birthday. Okay. Yes, it's from season 2's Blue's Birthday, which is on the actual VHS itself, Blue's Birthday, and on the Blue's Biggest Stories DVD from 2006. Because, yes, I really would like to have Blue's Birthday on physical media on both VHS and DVD, despite it's under the VHS of the title of the same name, but it's on a compilation DVD from 2006. So anyway, now on to another impression off the top of my head. Nice one, K Croftus 99. I don't never seen that one called. I've never seen Captain Marvel. I've heard of it. I've heard some good things about it. I'll give it a try one of these days. I have to watch it first to see what my opinions are on it, if I like it or not. I have to watch it first, obviously. I rather see Captain Marvel or Captain America, or basically as a group in the Avengers movies, all four of them, especially because there is a next Avengers movie coming out in next year, 2027, and who knows what that might have in store once it hits the theaters next year. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Folklore returns, you'll be there very soon. You check the area, nothing's bothering you in the background. Okay. Because I fear I do not want to start over. Because that would be bad if I had to start all over again. Anyway, now on to another impression, because I was trying to read some chatting in the messages, in the live chat rather. Let me see if I can do another impression off the top of my head, but don't worry, I'm not going to just keep doing it all other Blues Clues and other stuff. Even though, yes, I'm excited for the 30th anniversary of Blues Clues this September on the 8th. But anyway, on to another impression off the top of my head very well, where it goes. Oh, how about this one where I know very well off the top of my head? It's just, whoa, what's that? It's a flying pirate ship! I thought pirate ships only sailed in oceans. Yes, Sky Pirates, my favorite season 1 episode of Dragon Tales of all time. Well, not just a season 1 of all time, but I think my favorite Dragon Tales episode of 1999 overall. Oh, I hear what you're saying, K Croftus 99. All Avengers movies are awesome. I don't know why you say you saw only the little bit of the first Avengers in Age of Ultron, but they're still amazing Avengers movies nonetheless. I'm just saying. But do you remember seeing Infinity War and Avengers Endgame? Oh yes, I remember seeing Endgame back in 2019. It was a great way to end off the timeline overall. But unfortunately, I think Marvel's making another Avengers movie called Doomsday. I think that's what. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yes, because I've heard about it in other past streams of the past. It's supposed to be called Avengers Doomsday, to be released in 2027. But anyway, back to us saying the impression I was doing was from Dragon Tales Season 1, Sky Pirates, when Ord no gasps, what is that? Cassie is amazed. It's a flying pirate ship. Enemy says that she thinks only pirate ships would sail in oceans, but it was a really they think it's a floating pirate ship. Oh, let me see if I can do that impression from the episode I was doing, but well, it's from the same. It's going to be from the same episode, but later on in the episode where it goes. Don't worry, Captain. Maybe the next piece will where your treasure is. Yep, that's this portion of Sky Hearts, but then Cassie tries to explain to Captain Scallywag that maybe the next thing may try to show him where his treasure might be. Yeah, that portion of Sky Pirates. Alright, now onto another impression off the top of my head, where it goes... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's what you were saying, Flick Love Returns, of the first Avengers film once when you were in school. Oh, yes. Yeah, me, I didn't watch any of them in school, to be honest. The only one I saw in theaters was Endgame. But anyway, back to what I was saying about... Trying to do this impression very off the top of my head very well. So it goes... Oh, yeah. This impression very well off the top of my head, where it goes... Oh, yep. Let me do the impression first. Yep. Basically where it goes... Oh, yeah. This impression where it goes... We'll never be able to catch those jumping beans. We can't just give up. We have to keep trying. And then, of course, we dragons never give up. Kids either. Yep, the Jumping Bean Express from Season 1 of Dragon Tales, which can be found on, well, the DVD release of Dragon Tales, Yes We Can, even though it can be found on a Reader's Digest library VHS tape of this one Dragon Tales release. I'm trying to remember the name of... Yes, it is indeed Flick Love Returns. Hold on, guys. All right, now on to another impression. Oh yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head. Oh yeah, how about this one where it gets a kick out of, because today's a special anniversary to a Thomas Movie product. I'll do it from before it introduces the episode, where it goes, Thomas thinks of ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. Well then, how about I tell you a story about how Thomas first saw a ghost? Why don't I tell you right now? Ha! 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 The creepy Atmos music starting. Ha! 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 Dun 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 dun. And every year, on the date of the accident, it runs again as a warning to others, plunging into the gap, shrieking like a lost soul. Percy, what are you talking about? The ghost train. Driver saw it last night. Where? Asked Thomas and Toby. He didn't say. Oh, it makes my wheels wobble to think of it. Puh, said Thomas. You're just a silly little engine. I'm not scared. Yep, this portion of Mr. Conductor is George Carlin introducing the episode Percy's Ghostly Trick. In the episode Scared airs the premiere of George Carlin as Mr. Conductor. And a little snippet in the first few seconds or minutes of Percy's Ghostly Trick, the episode itself. All right. All right, another impression I can do off the top of my head. And still no sign of any friends, and it's already been 25 minutes. Oh yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head just like this, where it goes, Max, I think we should all go together with Zack and Wheezy. Yep, the greatest show in Dragonland from season 1 of Dragon Tales, which can be found on the VHS from 2002 were special, and the DVD release It's Cool to Be Me. Oh, you're here, Flickle Returns. You checked? Hopefully you checked. Okay, I'll see if I can add you, but if something goes wrong, I don't know what to say. But let's give it a try. 3, 2, 1, now.
Hey guys!
Hey, Flickle Returns. Welcome to the first Guess the Voice Impression stream of 2026, the very first part 1. And also, because I'm doing this today, because today's the anniversary of the Thomas DVDs, Percy's Ghostly Trick and Toss the Special Letter as well.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to do impressions from those Thomas episodes on those DVD home media products. Just, yeah, because I was just doing some practice.
It'll turn 20. That release will turn 20 next year.
Of 2027. On March the 20th, yep. So, yep. I guess I'll try those impressions from the episodes just in random order from those Thomas DVDs. And yes, like I said, hopefully you don't mind me doing Blue's Clues or other Nick shows, even if you're not into them.
Yeah. Since it's your stream, you can go ahead and do those impressions.
Well, yeah, but first I want to try that for the Thomas DVDs, since they're 20 years, well, they're 19 today. Yeah, so let me try it from the episode Percy's Ghostly Trick, where it basically goes, after the narrator explains out there's a ghost shrieking through a lost soul, but basically then it cuts to them saying, Percy, what are you talking about?
And then Percy goes, the ghost train! Driver saw it last night.
Where? Asked Thomas and Toby.
He didn't say! Oh! It makes my wheels wobble to think of it.
Puh, said Thomas. You're just a silly little engine. I'm not scared. And then it cuts to the scene where Percy talks to his driver that he didn't believe in his ghost. He said to his driver next morning.
Neither do I. It was only a pretend ghost story.
Percy was disappointed. That evening, he came back from the harbor. Or then, of course, I could do the impression from the sequel to Percy's Ghostly Trick, Woolly Bear, where it basically goes, where it says, Percy gave a ghostly whistle.
And he's like, cheer up, Thomas. It's a beautiful day.
No, it says, don't be frightened, Thomas. He laughed. It's only me.
All right. Don't be frightened, Thomas. It's only me.
Your ugly fizz is enough to frighten anyone, said Thomas. You're like...
Ugly indeed. I'm...
Green caterpillar with red stripes, continued Thomas firmly. You crawl like one, too.
I don't.
Who's been late every afternoon this week?
It's the hay.
I can't help that, said Thomas. Time's time, and Sir Topham Hatt relies on me to keep it. I can't if you crawl in the hay to all hours.
Green caterpillar indeed,
fumed Percy, as he set off to collect some hay to take to the harbor.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, now you can try your impression if you want. Start up my chair.
Here's one from, let's say, it's from another episode, but it's still from this release. Let's say, all right. I'm sorry, sir. I should have listened to your advice. I don't feel good gracious or whatever it is. I just feel silly.
Well, Oliver, replied Sir Topham Hatt, now you know the damage cars can do.
Yes, I do, sir. I feel like a load of scrap iron.
Oh, I don't think so, laughed Sir Topham Hatt, but you do need to go to the works to be mended. The other engines now felt sorry for Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver owns up, yes, which is on that DVD, of course, and it's also on the VHS Shineham Station exclusive VHS episode, Schemer's Special Club.
Yes.
So, yeah. I Of course, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know this one would get a kick out of because even though it deals with a lot of feelings, I guess I could do it like this. Hey, side table drawer, we're here for our notebook. Joe, you didn't say please. That makes me sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I did that. I made side table feel sad. May we please have our notebook? Now that makes me happy. Yes, you may. Thanks, side table roar. Yep, it's Blue's Clues episode. That it's a different one from the Feelings one with Steve, but it has Joe, and he's wearing this blue shirt. And they say it throughout every time they hurt someone's feelings, thinking they did that. It's called Blue's Clues Season 5's I Did That.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like every time like it's the name of the episode and they say it throughout the whole thing. Whenever they did something wrong and hurt someone's feelings and made them upset or ticked off, they always say it, and that's why I like that Joe episode so much. Despite I'm not a Joe person at Blue's Clues, that's why I like that episode so much. I did that, and they say it throughout the majority of the episode, but luckily they don't say it to the audience. Yeah, it's a play on the term because just like how some Thomas episodes, yes, they say the name of the episode and break the fourth wall. It's the name of the episode, but they don't say it straight at the audience. That's another thing, like, you know how some Thomas episodes, they'll say the name of the episode, but they don't say it and break the fourth wall and say this to the audience, basically. Yeah, I think one example is, yeah, we all know one example where the Thomas characters do say the name of the episode, but they don't say it straight at the audience's eyes, but they're just saying it to their friends, basically. I think one example is like that is where basically, yeah, basically one example. Well, I think I'll figure that out later. I guess I'll just figure. I know this one from one of them is. Gosh, I think it's from. Old Iron's another one example where they do say it a majority throughout the episode, because I know that portion because first off they say he was still feeling very bad-tempered. Edward is impossible, he grumbled to the others. He clanks about like a lot of old iron, and he is so slow, he makes us wait. Thomas and Percy were indignant.
Iron? Slow?
Why, Edward could beat you on a race any day.
Really?
Said James.
I should like to see him do it.
Yeah, I was doing the George Carlin version of Old Iron.
Oh, and he said a version with Ringo in Thomas Breaks the Rules on VHS.
Yeah. And the George Carlin can be found in a ton of versions. Yeah, or like this portion of a Disney film where where's the kid? It must have been in the car, man. Oh, that poor kid. You were supposed to keep an eye on him, Tito. It's very hard once you're getting barbecued for, man. What are we going to do, guy? Rita, you go back to me. Tito, come with me. Oh, yes, the Disney film from 1988.
Yeah.
Stars with the cute little cat who's orange.
Yeah.
And his name starts with O. Yes, Oliver and Company, the almost coming up on 38 years old of a Disney classic.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Now you can take your turn if you want.
All right. So, I think there's an impression. I think it's said by one of the villains at the end of at the end of one of the films that has turned 65 earlier this year. But
oh yes, yeah, 65 years old of Disney classic. Yeah, I know it's 65 years old because it's from.
Goes, you idiots, you fools! Oh, you imbeciles!
Ah, shut up. Yes, 101 Dalmatians, the animated 1961 version. Since you did that from 101 Dalmatians, the animated version, the only thing I know from the live action movie Political Returns, the only clip I know is that was in the teaser trailer on the Toy Story VHS, but on other VHSs from 1996, the only one of Cruella de Vil live action played by Glenn Close, she says, "Catch those puppies!"
Yes. And I think there's another part of the trailer. She's like, poison them, drown them, bash them on the head. I don't care how you kill a little beast. Just do it and do it now.
Yeah, that's what I know. And I do also know off the top of my head. Yeah. Or, I do know this portion very well. Oh, yeah. Here's the catch. I'm going to see if I can do both versions of Bare Necessities from both Jungle Book animated movies, because I don't care about the live-action film. I don't want to watch that. Yeah. I know how to do the...
Once, and I don't really like the live-action one as much as the animated.
Yeah, the live action's horrible, but the animated ones are awesome. Yeah. First, I'll do the 1967 one with Phil Harris. Well, rest in peace to Phil Harris, but I'll just do it anyway. Yeah, basically, first off is look for the bare necessity, the simple bare necessity. Forget about your worries and your strength. I mean, no bare necessity, the mother nature, with just the bare necessities of life. And yep, now here's Jungle Book 2 with John Goodman. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean, no bare necessities, the mother nature, with just the bare necessities of life. And of course, it's nah, when you pick up paw, but you don't have to.
Well, all right.
And yeah, like I know, like yeah.
Going to be turning. That film is going to be turning 65 at the end of next year. The original Jungle Book.
Well, 60 to be exact, because it came out in 1967.
60, yes, 60.
Yes. Well, it won't be another years till it turns 65, the original Jungle Book from 1967, but the theatrical release of the Jungle Book 2 was already 1 month ago. The Jungle Book 2 in theaters, because it released, I'm surprised it came out in theaters in Valentine's Day of 2003 in the theaters, and then it released, surprisingly, it released on June 10th, 2003 on VHS and DVD, the Jungle Book 2 from 2003.
Oh yeah, June 10th, 2003. I think that's also one of the same days that they actually released 2 new Arthur VHS and DVD releases that day.
Yep.
Arthur Tasty Treats and Arthur's Best Friends.
Yep, those are the VHS releases, yeah. Yes, and I also do know that, yes, I prefer the engine Arthur of Thomas still better than the Arthur the character in the PBS series any day. Where basically, yeah, I think like when Arthur's gets laughed at, but gets sung by the trucks, he thinks it's so rude. But well, basically, yes, where Arthur thinks he can keep the trucks, and where Thomas comes up with a naughty idea to think he can order them around, where basically goes, "Sir Topham Hatt doesn't like the trucks singing," said Thomas. "You must stop them." "Thank you," Arthur said. "I will." Arthur was glad he could keep the trucks in order. "He'll never stop the trucks from singing," laughed Thomas. Arthur puffed proudly through the countryside. Soon the trucks started singing again. "Choke, choke, choke, you talking off, But you're so rusty you can't even puff. Stop singing, said Arthur. Trucks should do as they're told. The troublesome trucks were cross. If they couldn't sing, they could teach Arthur a lesson instead. We'll show him, they giggled. He can't push us around. Arthur struggled over bridges. Well, then, of course, he comes down the hill on the other side. He's about to crash into Duck's train. But then, of course, it's too late, and he crashes straight into Duck's train. Squashed fruit flew everywhere. Yeah, they don't do the silly kazoo sound effect in the Michael Brandon, Robert Hartshorn rescore narration and rescore music, but in the original Mike and Junior one they do.
Yes, and it's also on a New Friends for Thomas one, but it's actually narrated by the late Michael Angelis in that one. Yeah.
But then, of course, yes, when Thomas comes and sees that, what a mess that is. And yeah, basically, oh, Arthur, what a mess, puffed Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt was very annoyed. What happened here? The trucks were singing. I told them to stop, but they made me go too fast. Please, sir, it's my fault. Thomas told Sir Topham Hatt what he had done. Arthur, it's fruitless for me to say more, but Thomas, you must help clear up this mess. Oh, that's cool, K. Croftus 99. You're now watching Spider-Man Homecoming. I've seen that movie. It's really good, Spider-Man Homecoming. Really good Spider-Man film, yeah. That's the first Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, because Andrew Garfield was the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, right.
And I do know, yes, well, or what were you going to say, Flick Clover Turns?
I think there's also one impression that I know, I think it's from, all right. No more of this karate stuff, lad, or you're fired.
Fired? No more karate? How am I going to tell Sandy? No, Sandy, I can't. Mr. Krabs said I shouldn't be. It's just that. What?
What? SpongeBob!
Ah, Mr. Krabs.
What did I just get for telling you, lad?
But I just...
SpongeBob, you're fired!
Fired? Eh? SpongeBob? Mr. Krabs, it wasn't his fault. It was mine. I didn't really... Give him another chance, please.
All right, me boy. I'll give you a second chance. But no more karate. It's poisoning your mind.
Oh, shoot, SpongeBob. What if we squash things? Or we could do plants. Photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the Karate Choppers won. We know it's
from the very first season. It was the very last episode of SpongeBob to air in 1999 alongside SB129.
Yeah, because after that, all the remaining episodes of season 1 were 2000. Yeah, I'm surprised that was the last SpongeBob season 1 episode of 1999 overall. Yeah, but then of course I'll try this one from a... Hopefully you don't mind me doing from other Nickelodeon shows in general. Not Nick Jr., but I'm talking about Nickelodeon sitcoms like iCarly, Drake and Josh. Or,
sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, let's see if I can do this one from... let's just do Drake and Josh first, because I think I like it much better than iCarly in my opinion, but I'll try it. Or basically just... I hate phones. Hello? I got accepted into the TTT. No way, not the TTT. Tomorrow Teachers Today. I got accepted into it. All right, class. Say hello to your new teacher, Mr. Nichols. And then, of course, hey, Megan, it's nice to... Whoa, how'd you learn how to play? I'll pick you upside the school. Good morning, class. My name is Mr. Nichols. Advanced molecular structure? And, this is a college textbook. Yo, boob. Excuse me, Megan. I happen to be your teacher. Sorry, Mr. Boob. This stuff is way too hard for us. Yeah, how do you know? But, okay, I know that you guys are no... But I want to teach you... Kevin's eating glue! Don't you know you're not supposed to eat glue? Will it be over by 9 o'clock? Why? 9 o'clock's my bedtime. Well, rock stars just don't get bedtimes. They go to sleep when they're done rocking. Oh yeah, this is a kick of the Drake and Josh episode, Megan's New Teacher, where they get a different teacher. I know you haven't seen the show Drake and Josh, but I'll admit it. You like the I think you admit those are cool names in real life. Drake and Josh are cool. The names are cool in real life. Yeah. Drake and Josh.
I've seen bits and pieces of the end of the show when I was recording SpongeBob, when my parents were recording SpongeBob at the time Drake and Josh was about to end.
Oh, so maybe you've seen a little bit of the Drake and Josh, but it was at the very end of the series overall.
It was at the end of the show before SpongeBob came on.
Okay, so, well, I know that now, but anyway, let's see if I can do an impression from this. Well, let's see if I can do it from the same episode, but just at a different later time. Ooh, there's Katie. Happy birthday, Katie. Oh, hi, Megan. I think you're gonna love this. Didn't you get my text message? What text message? The one where I uninvited you to this party. Why would you uninvite me? Because nobody likes you. Why don't you go hang out with your brother, the teacher? Loham, Duff. Loham, Duff. Loham, Duff. Helen, who would win in a slap contest? Loham or Duff? Or no contest. Loham. Ha! Helen, you forgot to invite me to the anniversary party here next week. No, I didn't. Why'd you forget? I slipped out. All right, you can come. All right, well, what should I wear? That red vest, you're parking cars. Okay, Clay Aiken or Frodo? Frodo. Okay. All right, now let's do another impression. I can think off the top of my head very well. This is... Oh, I don't know if you're going to kick out of this Flip Returns, where basically goes, Neville, I stole a kiss upon your cheek, and now another kiss I sent. Save some topping on. Spencer! You shouldn't have done that, Carly Shay. You'll rue this day. You'll rue it. You got a little. Oh, yes. Carly, Neville. Their arch rival, Neville, comes up with this word called rue, because Carly will rue it for what she did to him. It's like
not confused with a character from Winnie the Pooh called Rue.
Yeah, I'm saying like the phrase "rue" to. Yeah, that's what they said. Because well, basically, like they say like, what does this phrase "rue" means? Because Spencer realizes it now means to regret what you did. Carly will regret for what she did to Neville. Well, since you said something about Rue the character, yeah. Let's see if I can do an impression from one of the Winnie the Pooh films. Who's a Pooh? This is where Tigger meets Winnie the Pooh for the very first time in the Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, but he's standing on one. What's a Pooh?
You're sitting on one.
I am? Oh! The wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the wonderful thing about Tigger's song, which is I think it's in almost all the Winnie the Pooh films. But I'm not sure which Pooh films they admitted that song, the wonderful thing about Tigger's.
Well, they played it again in Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2.
Well, that's just one of the segments of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh movie, basically.
Yes.
But
but of course, Tigger didn't speak in Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. He just had a little cameo alongside Piglet.
Yeah, and I do know Piglet's oh dear.
Oh dear, Pooh.
Yeah, that's when this person was the original voice for Piglet.
John Fiedler was his name.
Yeah, that John person. Because yes, in the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Pooh and Tigger were different voices. With I think
it was Sterling Holloway as Pooh in the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. We had Paul Winchell as Tigger. Even though nowadays Jim Cummings takes over as both the voice of Pooh and Tigger.
Okay, Sterling Holloway. Sterling Holloway's probably not here anymore, but Jim Cummings probably
1992 at the age of 87.
But Jim Cummings was probably a good friend of Sterling Holloway, so yeah. But anyway, let's see if I can do another impression from something else. Hey, let's talk to that. Maybe that lady knows about 13B. Let's ask her. Excuse me, ma'am. I think her name's Mrs. Halberstadt. Mrs. Halberstadt? Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is from iCarly, I Scream on Halloween, where they talk to this lady whose name is Mrs. Halberstadt. Yes, she the person who plays her is Estelle Harris. May she rest in peace, Estelle Harris. But yeah, all right. Now on to another person I can think very well off the top of my head. Very well off the top. My head is this. Oh, how about this one where SpongeBob feels ill? Political returns for base goes, here's that patty you wanted, Mr. Krabs.
All right, SpongeBob, you're too sick to work.
No, Mr. Krabs, I'm okay. Really.
No, now go home and get some rest. Nothing personal, lad. I just can't have you sneezing all over my food.
My leg! Oh. Wait!
And then there's, of course, a scene that comes slightly later where Patrick appears and he's like, hey, SpongeBob, you're going skiing?
I'm sick, Patrick. I'm going to the doctor.
What? Oh, you can't go.
Why not?
I've known a guy who went to the doctor's once, and the doctor's office is a horrible, horrible place.
What's so horrible?
Well, they make you read old magazines.
Oh.
And then the doctor pulls out his stethoscope. It is a device.
No!
It is a device so sinister. So
no!
cold that
no! Yeah.
And then he's like,
no! No bunker! No waiting room! No magazines! Patrick, I don't want to go to the doctor.
Exactly.
Or then, of course, Patrick tries to do these things to help SpongeBob feel better. Well, first he's. I don't know what he does first, but after he says, "Don't touch me," don't touch me. Whatever he says next.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
I think first he puts a peanut butter sandwich on SpongeBob's feet. I think he says, "Feeling better?"
Nope.
And then he texts, "Feeling better?"
SpongeBob multiple times.
How about no?
No.
How about no?
Uh-uh.
Hello, it's me.
Sandy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's Sandy. There's no one home. Patrick, open this door. Help. Hey. Okay, Patrick, where's SpongeBob?
He's not here at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Okay. Since when do you have two houses?
Since I ran a room to put my stuff.
Okay. Since when does your house have feet?
And he's like, It's what SpongeBob would be like afterwards.
Hiya, Sandy. And then Patrick says something, and then
The
Yeah.
therapy seems to be doing just fine.
Patrick, SpongeBob has to see a real doctor.
No, he doesn't. I'm taking real good care of him.
Sure, SpongeBob. Say aw. See, he's even worse than a... What do you mean? He's fine. I'm taking you to the doctor's right now, SpongeBob.
Hey, that's my patient. You can't take him to the doctor's.
Don't be silly, Patrick.
He's fine.
SpongeBob, you'll be better soon.
I'll save you.
Oh, now look what you've done, Patrick.
Hang on. Everything was fine until you showed up.
You should be arrested for anything I've done.
I am a good doctor, right, SpongeBob?
SpongeBob? Yes, Suds. Help! I can't stop. Shiny.
SpongeBob! Stop!
Whew. Huh? What? And then Mr.
SquarePants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
You're not gonna make me read old magazines?
No, silly, you get the sponge treatment. Oh, Hans!
Yes, and then SpongeBob gets better. Yeah, Suds. We know where Suds is. What?
And then near the end, Patrick goes,
A lollipop? Hey, Doc, I got the suds too.
Oh, yes, Dr. Patrick. We have something special.
I know.
Hey! Ouch! Oh, that hurts! It doesn't seem right!
Yes, we know where Suds is from. Or, yeah, now I can see this impression very well. Basically, hold on, I'm not ready. I'm waiting for someone. Carly Shane to the principal's office. Principal Franklin, you're looking well. You join a gym? Sam, what happened? Carly, look, Principal Franklin, it's my best friend Carly who loves me and sees the value of me as a person. Right, Carls? Tell the nice man. Tell him what? Sent you a text? Oh. Sam did nothing wrong. She didn't do the thing you're mad about. She's not that kind of girth. Girth? Girl. But you wrote girth. Maybe you girths have an explanation for these. I know this is my favorite episode of all time of iCarly. Flickle returns I owe you. And it's so funny how Carly would say the word girl wrong by saying girth instead of girl. and stop Edward the whatever. Say my channel name for God's sake. But anyway, yeah. It's so funny how Carly would actually say the word girl wrong by adding a F at the end and saying girf instead of girl. Oh my gosh. Okay. But now this impression very well off the top of my head where I can basically do it like this. Do I smell a fishy engine? He teased. Yes, puffed Thomas. Silly fish, smelly new line. Arthur wished he could go to the fishing village instead of the steelworks. He'd be much happier than Thomas. The next morning, Thomas was still grumpy. The fisherman had caught lots of fish. Hurry up, said Thomas. I'm a guaranteed connection. And a fussy one, too, said the signalman. Just enjoy the fresh, salty smell of the fish. P.U., puffed Thomas. Something fishy from season 7 of Thomas and Friends. Hold on, who's trying to get in? Who's take along? I don't know if this is such a good idea, take long. You have to take a look around your place. Because if you don't, then bad things will happen. But anyway, yeah, I was just trying to say I did the impression from something fishy from season 7 of Thomas Flickle Returns. Excuse me? You need to freaking leave. But as I was trying to say Flickle Returns, yes, the Something Fishy episode, and I don't know why Michael Angelis did not say PU in the UK one, but Michael Brandon did.
Maybe Michael Angelis forgot to say it in the UK dub. Or something like that.
But yeah. Or like, of course, yeah, or basically like this one where it goes, we're basically, yeah, this impression very well off the top of my head where it goes, don't get too close, Max.
Why not?
Because it's a stinky dink bug. I'm sorry, but I don't think any of those will be as good as Poozy. But then she notices something looks a lot like Poozy, or says, Poozy?
That's not Poozy. He's just a different color.
But she walks like Poozy, and she snuggles like Poozy. Oh yes, goodbye, little Carapoozle, which is on the very last Dragon Tales home media product in the United States, the Amazing Pets DVD. Jake Barton, you're here as well. Okay, well, check around your place, Jake Barton, to see if there's nothing gonna make some bad noises, just to be on the safe side. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just making sure that was Jake Martin's thing. There it is. Yeah, hopefully check Jake Martin, and I'll just quickly do this impression, and then I'll add you just to be on the safe side. I'll just do one impression before I add you really fast. Basically, I'll do this really quick. Flicker returns from the Thomas episode where basically after Edward was annoyed at Douglas for him chattering in the sun with Trevor, there's this, Trevor and I are old friends, and you and he have a lot in common too.
Oh. And what's that? And then...
What is he? Oh, yes, Jake Martin, I'm sorry. Sorry. Not Lucy Lopez, I mean Jake Martin. Let's just... What the heck was that noise?
What was...
That was not Jake Martin. That was someone other. But anyway, let me try that impression again. Flick of Returns, where basically everybody goes, Trevor and I are old friends, and you and he have a lot in common too.
And then he's like,
yes, we do, quiz. And then the narrator says, Quiz Douglas.
we do?
Quiz Douglas?
And then what's...
Oh.
And then what's that? And then Edward goes, scrap.
Scrap, said Edward quietly. Douglas gasped. Don't mention that word! It makes me wheels wobble. It does the same to Trevor.
And
Yep, you're saying. Go ahead and say it.
There was a I think there was a scene from that
Yeah, I'm listening.
there was a scene from an episode from, let's say, all right. It's not there. You're not leaving any mail for me.
Percy's chance had come. There's been a change of plan, said Thomas's driver. Sir Topham Hatt needs us at the big station. Percy, you are to take Thomas's train to the village. Percy was delighted, but Thomas was sad. I won't be able to say Happy Thanksgiving to all my friends.
Don't worry,
said Percy kindly.
I'll do it for you.
It's not the same, sighed Thomas. And like in Unlucky Tugs' retrospective of season 3, he adds the additional George Carlin's mumbling. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Or like this episode on the end of the Percy Social Trick VHS and DVD, or just the release itself. Basically, after they noticed that they're flapping in the blue sky with lots of sails in the water, which says, I wish I could sail to faraway lands, sighed Duck.
Engines can't go sailing.
Snorted Percy.
Because engines can't float.
Duck still had his dreams. Suddenly they were rudely interrupted. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, hovered Harold. Oh, there's the real Jake Martin. For reals. There it is. That Jake Martin. Now the real Jake Martin's here. Check around your place. The real Jake Martin. Okay, now let's see if I can do the impression while he's checking, just to be on the safe side. Flick returns. Yeah. Basically, I'll do it like this. I hate this. I hate this so much. can't believe this many iCarly fans sent money in just because Sam asked them to. It's going to take us days to send it all back. Or weeks even. Hey, Sam, how you coming with those return address labels? Good. Real good. You're not making labels. You're looking at trampolines. I'm sorry. Just want one so bad. Well, you know we can have a trampoline. When? Never! I gotta go. Oh no. You're not gonna go take a nap while we sit here. I'm not going to take a nap. I got a job. You got a job? Where? At Chili My Bull. Chili? Yeah, if I give me something I love. Isn't Chili My Bull the place where some guy found a finger in his chili? It was a thumb. I'm gonna bat you too. Hey, you like SpongeBob? How come he's trying to help this little sunshine girl with a bike? Okay. Yep, this portion after on the iCarly episode I owe you when Freddie and Carly are so hate this so much that they have to return all the fans their money back because they think they can't solicit the money from their fans over the internet because it's illegal. Even though, because like like how you can't solicit money from people over the internet in real life because it's really against the law in the actual real life world.
Yes, I've heard that soliciting can get you arrested too.
Well, this one they can't they have to return it immediately back to their fans. Okay, well, hopefully Jake Martin has checked. Let's see what he says. Nothing's bothering. Okay, now let's try it. 3, 2, 1, now.
Hi!
Hey, Jake Martin. Welcome to the first Guess the Voice Impression stream of 2026 Part 1, plus also the happy 19th anniversary to the 2007 DVDs of Percy's Ghostly Trick and Toss the Special Letter.
Yippee! Yay!
Yep, you saw Henry the Octopus.
Yep, and I'm doing his voice impression no matter what.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was actually voiced by Jeff from The Wiggles.
The real Jeff Fat.
Yeah, yep. Jeff Fat, who is also Jeff the original Purple Wiggle.
Yes.
All right. Now let's get back to. Kay Croftus says hello to you, Jake Barton.
Oh, hello to you too, Croftus99. Oh, and also, before I even think about, I don't know, doing voice impressions.
Yeah,
I got my Mickey Mouse books. I messed up
Nice.
moving Game Lover 98. I messed up. I thought I have one Mickey Mouse book, but I actually have two. So I have this one. I have this one. The Talking Mickey Mouse Show, The Secret Island, a mystery show about a buried treasure. So,
ooh, that's a nice book. It's okay. We made a mistake in the past. We've all done that on accident.
Yes.
So apparently, I have two Mickey Mouse books. So
it's all right. I might have. I sometimes. Yeah.
Silly me. What a silly YouTuber I am.
Well, we all make mistakes sometime. One time when I was trying to do my Warner Brothers collection of movies Game Lover 98 in the past, I completely forgot to show off the DVD of Chill Out Scooby-Doo, which was released by Warner Brothers.
Well, I have Chill Out Scooby-Doo on DVD, but I'm probably not going to show it at this point. Probably not today. So,
all right.
So,
anyway, let me see if I can do another impression before you guys can do yours. But basically, this impression very well off the top of my head. Well, basically, the impression I'm trying to do. Got the one guy who no one knows says I'm new. Says to me I'm new here. Well, that's cool. You're new here, but I don't know if I should add you just because I don't want to sacrifice what happened back in 3 years ago.
Yeah, and if it's because I think me and Moving Game Lover 98 and Jake Martin is a pretty good amount of people here anyway.
Yeah, because you have to, because that way, with new users, I have to check to see what's. Well, you can introduce yourself if you want, but first I have to get to my impression. Yeah, let's see if all of us can do the different characters' lines in the beginning of Toss the Special Letter, because happy 19th anniversary to the DVD of Toss the Special Letter, where basically Percy was glad to see him. I don't know who could be Percy, but I'll just be tossed through the whole thing. Basically, Percy's first line is, "Can you?" Well, I guess you could really quick. Well, but first, let me do the impression. Like I said, I just wanted. First, we'll start at the beginning. One evening, Thomas bought his last train to the junction. Percy was very glad to see him.
Are you on your way to the big station, Thomas?
Yes, I am. Why?
Because I'm going there too.
I think something's up. Toby looked up at the sky.
Where?
Not up there. Down here, laughed Thomas.
How could something be up when it's down?
Thomas was too excited to explain. Bust my buffers. Look over there. Mavis, Bogle, Bill, Ben, Donald, Oliver, and Douglas paraded past. Good evening, you three, said Donald. Aren't we all a fine sight? Oops.
It's actually Douglas because he's wearing the number 10.
Oh.
So
Right.
shouldn't George Carlin say, good evening, you three, whistled Douglas. Not Donald, but Douglas.
It's Douglas, right. It says, good evening, you three.
Aren't we all a fine sight?
Yep.
Very splendid indeed, admired Toby.
Sorry we can't stop. Sir Topham Hatt wants us all together at the station. What is this about? Asked Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt has a plan, answered his driver. Come on. So they followed the other engines to the big station at the end of the line, and they're all whistling excitedly. What's the big news? They're all whistling excitedly, but Sir Topham Hatt wants them to be quiet.
Silence! Silence!
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
I have an important letter to read from a little girl who is 5 years old.
Dear Thomas and all the engines, please can I meet you? My friends say they would like to meet you too. You can come to my house for tea, but my mommy says there aren't any railway tracks through my house. Can you come to the station instead? Thank you very much.
It seems,
Continued Sir Topham Hatt,
that there are many girls and boys that would like to meet you. Therefore, we are all going to the big city far away.
Hooray! 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 The engine whistled.
Silence!
Shh.
Other engines will be working here while you're away, so please show them what to do.
Yeah. That's another thing, like, people use that phrase, the line when the engines are shouting out hooray, hooray, in excitement, for lots of different things.
And not only that, I use the sound of the engines whistling, but however, fun fact, it's reused from the Deputation, like this.
Yeah. But anyway. All right. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the private chat. Now you may introduce yourself, Mr. This YouTuber. I guess we'll let this YouTuber introduce himself, guys, and then we'll get back to doing impressions.
Gotta be careful.
It's okay. I wasn't doing anything. Luckily, I was just waiting for the YouTuber to introduce himself. We can't do it in the studio. I don't think this is you can just do it in the private chat because I need to be focusing on some other things right now. I really need to be focusing on this right now. Yeah, I think I'll just tell. I think I have to tell him, guys. He's gonna have to wait to probably just do it through a post, I guess. Because I don't know if I really do not know if this is such a good idea. Because I really need to focus on.
Oh my goodness! 2 YouTubers using Movie and Game Lover 98's actual name. Son
told
of a
them-
biscuit.
They need to really stop it. I literally took my full name out of my filing description, but yet they're still saying.
Same with mine. Timeout. Put him in timeout immediately, my friend.
I think I did that. I think
They need Edward the Coca-Cola guy and Matty Geekaden and friends. They need to be terminated from YouTube immediately and leave you alone. Oh, no, no, no! Not the one guy who no one knows.
you.
Time out. Excuse me. All right, I mute my mic so that way you don't have to hear me typing. It's kind of a bit of annoying.
I know it can be bothering to other people. But anyway,
I cannot believe we have 3 YouTubers who use your actual name, Moving Game Lover. Can't believe this.
I thought I didn't have to put up with this again, but now for some reason even though this has been going on for so long.
Man,
Anyway,
those 3 YouTubers, they're making us very mad. I'm very cross with them.
yeah, I'm extremely pissed off. But anyway. But anyways, as I was trying to say, I guess I'll just let me see if I can do this impression very well. Yeah, this impression very well. I was trying to think of one. Yeah, basically like this part after the brick wall accident toss a special letter occurred, but after the narrator George Carlin says, 8 o'clock next morning, the engines waited at the junction. Toby and Percy were each on a truck, and Duckett pushed them into place behind Edward. Gordon, James, and Henry were waiting to lead off. They whistled impatiently.
I got it.
You're sad, VHS and DV 2006? And mad? What are you sad and mad about?
Now what? Oh, VHS and DVD
2006.
Oh,
Oh.
He's a little bit sad and mad. What's wrong, VHS and DVD 2006? Why are you upset?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Your family. Okay, well, what's going on in your family? Is someone...
All right.
It's about his family. Well, okay, I just don't know what part of his family.
Your family? What is the issue with your family?
Did somebody treat you wrong, or did they... I don't know what... Well, even though I'm glad he's asking... We're asking what's wrong. That's something... My dad is not
Your
not
dad
kind
is not kind to you? Oh, man.
Oh, bother that.
Jeez
Bob,
Louise.
bothered that your dad's not kind to you, dude. I mean, sometimes me and my dad get along, but sometimes we'll have arguments. But other than that, we just have a fun time.
Same with my dad and my two brothers, Jared, Justin. I mean,
Yeah, your two brothers. Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Oh,
Well, you've got two brothers like me, Jake Martin. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
oh. When I was
Well.
younger, me and my younger sister, we actually used to get into arguments when we were younger, but not anymore.
Well, yeah, that's been in the past. But anyway, let's see who can go next. Well, actually, yeah, I was doing the impression from Thomas the Special Letter when
And yes,
Henry James.
and yes, I play the whistle sounds like James's fourth series whistle sound. Of course, Duck's whistle sound, but it's high pitched. But Duck's whistle sound is normal pitch. But on both Gordon and Duck, first off,
They whistle impatient. Yeah, but then of course Sir Topham Hatt, the narrator, says Sir Topham Hatt looked at his watch.
I'll wait
one more. Yeah.
I'll wait one more minute for Thomas. Then we'll have to go.
Huh? Oh! Thank goodness you're still here, panted Thomas.
I hope we're not late. And it's just after 8.
The conductor blew his whistle and waved his flag. The engines cheered. Look out, big city! Here we come! And the cattle cave puffed away. Haw, haw, haw. Haw, haw. Haw, haw. Who's trying to get in? Some guy called Choo Choo?
Sorry, I'm just playing the sounds because imitating whistle sounds kind of bothers me a little. I hope I'm not offending you, movie game lover.
No, not a bit. I was just trying to check who this YouTuber by the name of Choo Choo somebody.
And VHS and DVD 2006 says, but overall, I like your impressions. Oh, thank you, VHS and DVD 2006.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, whoopsies!
It's okay.
I almost played Percy's whistle, but it's high pitched. Like, listen, that was heard in Thomas and Stephanie, so whoopsies.
It's okay. Who is Choo Choo Fan 2010?
Oh.
What?
And VHS and DVD 2006 says, and I'm going bowling next week. Okay, well, have fun bowling.
I like bowling sometimes.
So
Anyway.
do I.
But anyway.
I actually went bowling on my 25th birthday. I completely forgot to tell you that.
It's okay. Well, at least you had a great time on your 25th birthday last year, and I'm about to be 28 this June.
Yeah, and I'm going to be 26.
Now I can play Duck's whistle sound that's now used on Duck for real.
Oh yeah, but then of course I'll do this or I don't know who can go next for impressions, since either Jake Martin or Flickle Returns can go next.
All right. Let me see. This next impression is from let's see. Listen to me. There's nothing wrong with that tunnel. You stuck in it because you tried to do rock and roll. Tunnels are not dance floors, and you are not a pop star.
And Sir Topham Hatt gave his full attention to Duncan's funnel. Voila!
If it happens again,
He ended ominously.
I shall find ways to cut you down to size. In other words, your career is on the line. Need I say more?
Wow! Duncan thought Sir Topham Hatt had said quite enough. And he remained silent for at least the whole evening. Okay, but now let's see if I can do. Or I know Jake Barnes taking a while to think of impressions off the top of his head, so I guess I'll go next again. Basically goes, scam. Oh no, what a mess. Uh-oh.
This time you've gone too far. You've left me no choice.
Some dogs have to learn the hard way. Maybe chaining you up will teach you a lesson. Yeah, Scamp's Adventure. But this actually did the one with Jim Deere shouting out Scamp's name and oh no, what a mess, and Junior's uh-oh, and you did Jim Deere's. This time you've gone too far. Yeah. I know both of you guys don't have Lane the Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventure on physical media yet, but I do. Wait, what did Choo Choo Fan 2010 say? I have nobody around me. I understand that. Well, we understand that. But I really don't think this is a good idea. I don't know. Even though I don't mind dogs barking, but
No. Like, nobody wants to hear no dogs barking. No. Mm-mm.
Well, even though anyway, yeah. Ooh, anyway. Yeah. Or I could do this impression very well off the top of my head. Where basically, yeah, I'll try this one from the episode on Percy's Just a Trick again. It's just Trevor and I are old friends, and you and he have a lot in common too.
We do.
Quiz Douglas.
And what would that be?
Scrap, said Edward quietly.
Douglas
gasped.
gasped. Don't mention that word. It makes me wheels wobble.
It does the same to Trevor, replied Edward. He was being sent to the scrapyard, but the vicar and I saved him, and now he's really useful again. Even so, Sir Topham Hatt certainly does need another steam engine here.
Aye, he does, and quickly.
Oh my God! Random Guy 66.
Not a. Ouch. Oh, hold on. Time out today. Not my actual name either. Listen to me, Random Guy 66. Movie and Game Lover and I are adults. We are not babies anymore. I am 22 years old, and as for Movie and Game Lover 98, he is 27.
I'm not 28 yet. Or I should say 27 and something quarters.
If I see you in the chat still using our actual names, you're out of here.
Or I'll just tell him go to bed.
Or for me, get out of my friend's live stream. Son of a biscuit.
Oh Well, anyway, as I was trying, we were trying to do that impression from Tom's episode Escape. Oh my God, Thomas Fan 2010?
Oh,
Not
come.
come the living hell on!
Not you, Thomas Fan 2010. Gonna have to mute my mic again. Looks like I'm about to yell just like Walter did. Get out of my friend's stream now!
Yeah, he did Walter Hobbs screaming. Walter's yelling from Elf when he told Buddy to get out of his life now.
Or in the words of Squidward Tentacles, get out! From the episode.
Yep. Rest in peace, James Caan. Well, no, played by James Caan. James Caan voiced Tim Lockwood.
VHS and DVD 2006. Walter Hobbs was played by James Caan, not voiced by James Caan. And you're taking your nephew to a train museum for his birthday? Oh,
Nice.
Oh, how sweet.
But anyway, as I was trying to say, let's see if I can do this impression, but from the same Thomas episode, where it goes, after it says, when the thing goes up, that sounds like a steam engine, he thought. The hiss came again. Who's there? Douglas asked. A whisper came. Are you Sir Top of Hat's engine?
I am proud of it.
Well, I'm Oliver, and I'm with my brake van Toad. We've run out of coal and have no more steam.
But what you doing?
Escaping.
From what?
Scrap! Douglas shivered. Then he remembered Edward's story about saving Trevor.
I'd be glad to help.
You'll have to look those if you're ready for scrap, and I'm taking you away. Their drivers and firemen all agreed to help too. Everyone worked fast. Oh no, no time to turn around. I'll run tender first. Come on.
I think I must do that barking impression a little too early.
Yeah, it's okay.
Now I can do it now. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
But before they could clear the station, they were stopped.
Aha!
Said a porter.
A Great Western engine and a brake van too. You can't take these.
Aye, but they're all for us, said Douglas's driver.
See for yourself.
The foreman looked all over Oliver.
Seems in order. Right away, guard.
And then they go, well, I guess that was a mere thing.
We had worse,
replied Oliver, and they forged ahead. It was daylight when the journey ended. We're home, cried Douglas.
Shh,
said his driver.
There are the works. We'll find a place for Oliver.
Oliver said goodbye and thank you, and Douglas puffed away. Yeah, this portion of Escape. Oh, that's cool. You got your first Thomas VHS 2 weeks ago, VHS and DVD 2006. But anyway, yeah. And yes, I do know. I did see something on the internet, Jake Martin, before I do my next impression. is I did see him. Yes, I saw this screenshot of Junior doing this from Scamp's Adventure, but yes, it was blurry, but I took a screenshot of it myself better. Of yes, where his fingers are on his footsie PJs, and he's raising his bottom up a little, and his eyebrows are like that, and his mouth is open, all happy, while he's sitting in the dog bath area on the floor. I'm surprised there was a one on the DeviantArt website, but I didn't bother downloading it because I already took a screenshot of it myself back then. So I didn't.
Same with me.
Yeah, good thing you didn't have to. Good thing you didn't have to. But anyway, okay. But now let's see if I can do another impression.
I think it's my turn if I should do a voice impression.
Okay, and yes, we don't mind if it's from something. Even if Flick Love Returns is not interested, but something you and I like, or if it's something we all like, that's cool.
Okay, I'll do. I think I got it. Later, Sir Topham Hatt spoke to the engines. I had a deputation. I understand your feelings. I've got a lot of thought to the matter. He paused impressively. Donald and Douglas, I hear that your work in the snow was good. You shall have a new coat of paint. The twins were surprised. Thank you, sir. But your names will be painted on you. We'll have no more mistakes. Thank you, sir. Does this mean that the both of us? Sir Topham Hatt smiled. It means, but the rest of his speech was drowned in a delighted chorus of cheers and whistles. The twins were here to stay.
Yes, the deputation.
From this one and Shining Time Station, Sweet and Sour.
Yeah, I don't have TV Teddy Sweet and Sour yet.
Me neither. I do not have the Sweet and Sour Shining Time Station VHS that has these two guys.
Yeah. But anyway,
Glad I played the whistle sounds on Donald, Douglas, and the other engines. And I hope you did not hear the Thomas and Friends theme song a little bit, like the end of it.
No, a little bit, yeah. But anyway,
I did have to turn it down. So, yeah, the Thomas and Friends theme song. It's the classic series, from seasons 1 through 7. So,
yeah, but for some reason they actually replaced it with the season 8 theme when season 7 was released in the US and aired on PBS.
Yeah, and VHS and DVD 2006 says, your voice impressions are helping me focus on my work. Oh, thank you, VHS and DVD 2006.
Yeah. Okay, now let's see if I can do another impression very well off the top of my head, where it basically goes. Well, this impression. Yeah. Oh yeah, this impression I was trying to think of off the top of my head, where it basically goes. Where it goes.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. But anyway, yeah, I was doing this impression. I was going to think of this impression very off the top of my head, where it basically goes. It basically goes like this. Who's Tidmouth Productions 2010? Oops.
Looks like I'm gonna have to. Excuse me once again. I'm not gonna put up with these YouTubers who won't leave us alone. They keep it up. The we're we've had it. All right, go ahead.
Yes, as I was trying to say. Yeah, okay. As I was trying to say. Yeah. Guess I'll do this impression very well. It says, yep. And I hope you guys don't mind if it's like Carly or Blue's Clues or anything, because there's the show's coming up on 30 years old. Blue's Clues are basically goes, that's a pretty neat looking dinosaur, Duck. Roar! Roar! This is Stegosaurus. It's my favorite dinosaur. I want to play with that dinosaur. Hey! Uh-oh. How is Duck feeling? Mad, angry. Maybe I should have done that when the impersonators were saying these mean things about us as Tedmouth. Well, first let me do it normally. Purple Kangaroo, you made me mad. You're mad? Joe? What did I do? Do you know? What did Purple Kangaroo do to make Duck mad? He took his dinosaur. Oh, Purple Kangaroo. You took the dinosaur away from Duck and that made him mad. Oh, I did that. I made Duck mad. Now what should I do? Oh yeah, I can do that. Here, Duck. I'm sorry I took your toy and made you mad. That's okay. Let's share the dinosaur. You can play with it when I'm done. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have done that impression of Duck mad from Blue's Clues. I did that when these people were being so rude to me. I should have said that phrase of Duck's hey when he got so mad when he got his toy taken away. In the scene of Blue's Clues, I did that. Maybe I should do that from now on. If I see impersonators being so rude to me, I should do the impression of Duck's yelling "Hey" when he's so mad.
I just don't know why they keep stalking you,
impersonating me. Yeah,
impersonating you, and that I don't like being impersonated either. Like I remember a couple of YouTubers. One YouTuber once impersonated me, and that user actually did get terminated because my brother took care of it, or sis took care of it, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. But anyway, let's see if I can do this impression. Well, just so I wanted to get it out of the way, but let me see if I can do a different impression from something else. Where it goes, Spencer, it's 6 a.m. I know, but I got some big news. Can't take you seriously when you're wearing duck pajama pants. Duck boxers? Tell me why you're sending all this money back to your fans. Because Principal Franklin says it's not legal to solicit money from kids over the internet. Principal Franklin didn't go to law school like your big bro. You went for 3 days. But I kept this book. And it says it is illegal to solicit money over the internet from persons under the age of 18. We know that. Unless you provide a product or service in return. But he didn't provide a product or service. But you're going to. Spencer, iCarly's going to help provide a product. Every fan that sent you guys money. What products? Fudge balls. Yep, this portion of I Owe You when Carly's brother Spencer has some great news. And they figure out why they think it's okay to keep them. It's illegal to solicit money from kids over the internet because they have to provide a product or service. And they think they can actually keep the fans' money now because it's totally legal because they're providing a product or service. But yeah. Okay, but now let's see if we can do this impression very well.
I don't think they are.
I put him in timeout.
Serves them right.
But anyway. Or let's just to make this a little bit happier. I guess we'll do this impression after in Fantastic Magic Railroad, but when Lady's traveling down the Magic Railroad after Burnett Stone says, "Well, my lady, the lights are all green for you now. Green for glory." Yeah, I was just saying, like, I could be Burnett Stone for all this, and one of you guys can be Lily's. Started with Tasha would have loved this journey. Yeah, well, first, Tasha would have loved this journey. Yes, she would. And she'd love it here with me now. And then, of course, more shavings come around, and they're going up into this painting, and Lady's face is revealed, and Lady's brought back to life for reals, and there's her happy face again. It's so, Burnett. You didn't forget about magic. It's safe inside you. And then, of course, they hear whistling, and Thomas.
Oh, whoopsies.
It's okay.
You found her, and she's beautiful.
And then, of course, we're on the island of Sodor. Stop, Grandpa. Stop, Lady. Hello, Junior. Hello, Mr. C. Mr. Conductor? This is my grandpa. I'm glad you were able to find your way back. Junior, do you realize who this is? I reckon this is one beautiful engine. Oh. This is the lost engine! Oh, are we glad to see you? Now we can go back to Shining Time.
Junior, we won't make it back to Shining Time without the gold dust. Without it, the magic can't exist.
Yeah, and of course, he looks depressed at Lady, and Mr. Conductor's still upset. What can they still do? They can't make it without the magic can't exist at all. But then, of course, yes. Or like the scene in Calling All Engines, I could try to do this with Michael Brandon's Diesel, like with Diesel 10's impressions, where basically after Thomas asks, "Excuse me," and Michael Brandon said, "Toss Puff nervously." Basically, because Thomas needed to be very brave. Well, I'll just be Diesel 10 for all of this. Plus, the Michael Brandon narrator, too. Well, first, someone has to be Thomas's "Excuse me," and I'll be Michael Brandon's doing the narration, Thomas Puff nervously. Excuse me, Thomas puffed nervously.
Excuse me.
What? You got it?
Sorry, I'll do it. I'll be Thomas. Excuse me.
Thomas puffed nervously. Diesel 10 growled loudly.
Excuse me.
Thomas puffed again. What do you want? Snapped Diesel 10. Thomas told Diesel 10 all about the blocked track. Why would I help a steamy? He grumbled.
Because if the airplane doesn't land, there will be no vacationers.
Puffed Thomas.
Then none of the engines will be useful.
Maybe I will help later.
But we need your help now.
Puffed Thomas.
Or all of the engines will have to work for nothing. You'll be the most useful engine of all.
Thomas added. All right, snarled Diesel 10. I will help. Thomas was glad he had asked Diesel 10. Diesel 10 was grumpy, but like all the engines, he still wanted to be useful. The workmen mended the runaway. We need George the steamroller quickly, the foreman cried. The runway's still too bumpy. Thomas and Diesel 10 were puffing as fast as they could. Where's your scaredy steamy? Grumbled Harry.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever done this. It goes, trucks are waiting in the yard, tackling them with easel. Show the world what I gave boats a diesel. In and out he creeps about like a big fat weasel. When he pulls the wrong trucks out, pop goes the diesel. Growled Diesel.
Growled and scuttled away to sulk in the shed. Pop goes the Diesel. I think you were doing the Ringo Starr singing of the Pop Goes the Diesel song UK one where he says trucks are waiting in the yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh yeah. Well then of course yes, I do know this impression very well. I guess I'll just do some ending impressions very well off the top of my head since very fast. I guess I'll end 1 minute before 10 o'clock. Well, 1 minute before 20 till. But I guess just to make it, I'll tell you guys what something really important. I'm going to be doing my whole Thomas Home Media Collection stream or something for what approaching this April. I think what I'm going to probably do is I'll probably just show my whole Thomas Home Media Collections, even if I have the Thomas movies on Blu-ray, but I have all the episodic Thomas DVDs individually on DVD now. So I guess I'll do it around April 11th? I think I'll try that. I guess we'll try April 11th, but it'll still be 7:30. I guess we'll try that. I guess we'll try that. Yeah. Anyway. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, April 11th, 7:30 p.m. that Friday. Yep. I think that's right. Yep. Actually, no, March 10th, April 10th, excuse me. Ugh. I mean, April 10th, I should say. No, not April 11th. That's a Saturday. I should say April 10th, I should say. I'll be doing my whole Thomas Home Media Collection stream showing every single Thomas episodic release as well as bonus stuff as well. And I'll try to include every single release, as long as I have them, both versions, but they're corresponding versions. But anyway, yeah. So hopefully you guys have that marked. April 10th, my whole Thomas Home Media Collection.
I'll try to see if I can make it through that stream on the 10th, and
but yeah, I think that's one thing with Jake Martin's too. Depending on his scheduling too. Yeah. So yeah, just to tell you guys, I'll be doing April 10th, 7:30 p.m. my state area time. My whole Thomas Home Media Collection stream. Yes. Since I have all the episodic DVD releases on DVD for realsies. But anyway, yeah. I just want to give you a little heads up for that. But anyway, now let me get back to doing more impressions very well off the top of my head. But now I'll try to see if I can do them from endings now. That is 9:29. Okay. Now I'll do this. Oh yeah. This one I can do very well off the top of my head. Even if they are CGI Thomas or just model series Thomas, but at endings of episodes. Basically, like the next day, Douglas told all the engines all about Oliver.
Sir Topham Hatt will have to know,
said James. Douglas should tell him at once, added Gordon.
Well, here he is,
said a voice.
Now what's this all about?
Beg pardon, sir, but we really could use another engine. Yes, sir, ventured Gordon. A steam engine, sir.
Well, unless one is saved from scrap, there's little hope.
But sir, one has.
Yes, indeed. And thanks to you, Douglas, he is now at our works. Oliver is just what we need. Oliver is just what we need for Duck's branch line.
Everyone cheered. Now Oliver and Toad were mended and painted in full Great Western colors. Duck and Oliver are happy on their branch line. The others laughed at first and called it the Little Western. Duck and Oliver were very pleased, and so the Little Western it will always be. Yep, the end of Thomas and Friends Escape from Season 3, which is on, yes, we know, because on some Percy's Ghostly Trick Home media release, and Shinetime Station, Mr. Conductor's 4th of July.
Alright,
All
if
right.
I had to choose an ending impression, it would be like, look what's crawled out of your hay!
Teased Thomas. What's wrong? Asked Percy.
Talk about hairy caterpillars.
Puffed Thomas.
It's worth knowing one seeing you.
When Percy got home, his driver showed him what he looked like in a mirror. Bust my buffers. No wonder they all laughed. I'm just like a woolly bear. Please clean me before Toby comes. But it was no good. Thomas told Toby everything. Instead of talking about sensible things like playing ghosts, Thomas and Toby made jokes about woolly bear caterpillars and other creatures which crawled about in the hay. They laughed a lot, but Percy thought they were being really silly indeed.
That was
Yeah.
woolly bear.
Yeah, yes, and okay, now let's see if I can do this impression very well off the top of my head. Yeah, basically, let's see if I can do the whole ending like this. It's just, roll, 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 roll. What's all the commotion? Wee! Ha! Scamp! Roll, roll, roll. Scamp, I love you! Ha!
Good job, boy.
Roll, roll, roll. Oh, Scamp. It's so good to have you back where you belong. Ew! You reek! You need a bath. Oh, but we'll worry about that later. Roll, 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 roll. Jim dear, I think Scamp brought a friend home. Hey there, girl. Come here. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Did you help our Scamp out on those lonely streets? Roll, roll, roll. Oh, ha! She's a little angel. Angel, angel. Jim dear, ha! Do you don't suppose?
Oh, no, darling. We've got enough dogs for now.
You know we can't have it. No, just we can't. Oh, what's the use?
Welcome to the family, Angel.
Angel! Yeah, I did the full ending of Sam's Adventure, but okay. Oh, it definitely could do this portion, but I'll try to do this from the end of Toy Story 2, but while they're still singing the Wheezy version of You Got a Friend in Me at the end of Toy Story 2, but Woody's walking over to the windowsill and watching his owner Andy walking Molly to their family van. Maybe I could see if I could do all of them of the humans talking, but their last lines of Woody and Buzz is just, Andy, you think she's ready to drive the car yet? Or it goes, come on over, honey. Come on over. Oh, you're such a big girl. Andy, you think she's ready to drive the car yet? Yeah, and I can teach her. You still worried? About Andy? Nah, it'll be fun while it lasts. I'm proud of you, cowboy. Besides, when it all ends, I'll have old Buzz Lightyear to keep me company. For infinity and beyond. Yep. Woody and Buzz sing their last few lines of Toy Story 2 while the You Got a Friend in Me Wheezy version is still playing. Rest in peace to the Robert actor who did that amazing singing. But I'm surprised that the Sarah actress who did Jessie's flashback song When She Loved Me is not gone. She's still living. So I need to make up. I want to tell you, I never got to tell you this on my mess ups, my past streams. The Sarah actress who did perform When She Loved Me is not gone, but the Robert person is unfortunately not around anymore. Yes, the Robert guy who did Wheezy's You Got a Friend in Me, that singing of You Got a Friend in Me, he's not here anymore. May he rest in peace in 2007. But the Sarah lady is not gone. She's not gone. She's still living.
Yeah, it's getting dark where I'm at. I'm going to turn the light on real quick.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you're just going to turn your light on, Flip Returns, because I realized I forgot to tell you that. Well. Okay. Okay, but let's see if I can do another impression very well off the top of my head. Yeah, basically, I know this one very well off the top of my head. It was morning when Thomas returned. Where have you been? Asked Toby.
Well,
said Thomas.
I knew you'd be sad about Percy, and I didn't like to intrude. I slept in the freight shed, and oh, sorry. Heads up, gotta see a coach about a train.
Percy was none the worse for his adventure, and was still enjoying himself enormously. He had heard everything.
Well, what do you know about that?
Anyone would think, chuckled Toby, that our Thomas had just seen a ghost. Yeah. Yes, Percy's Ghostly Tricks. Well, not only because the home media release of the DVD of Percy's Ghostly Trick, like I said, is 19. Well, yeah, it's also on 10 Years of Thomas and Shinetime Station Scare Dares and Best of Percy.
Yeah.
Greatest stories and the Thomas Halloween Adventures DVD. So,
yeah.
Hit era intro.
Yeah. Or yes, I could do this impression very well from 2 more minutes for the endings. Very well off the top of my head, where it basically goes. Oh yeah, this one very well off the top of my head is. He basically goes. The next day, everyone came to say goodbye to Stepney. Come back and see us soon, whistled the engines. And you are always welcome on my Bluebell Railway, too. Stepney puffed away. What about Diesel? He snuck out while no one was looking, and left 2 things behind, a rather nasty smell and a battered bowler hat.
Bawled out from Thomas in the special letter.
Yep, but this is the end when everyone gets to bid their farewell to Stepney, because it's time for him to go back to his old Bluebell Railway where he belongs. But he tells the others they're welcome to join him on his Bluebell Railway as well. But they could have made an episode if they could go to Stepney's Bluebell Railway, but they never did. Okay, but now one last last impression very well off the top of my head.
Well, I think it's my turn because I don't think I did any voice impressions of the ending. So,
well, if you can think of one, then yeah, you can go for your last.
I think I got one. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for coming to see Australia Zoo and all the animals. We had a wonderful day. We've had a great time on a real Australian safari. Thanks a lot, Wiggles. Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Terry. And thank you, Bindi, for showing us all around the wonderful Australia Zoo and the bush. Thank you, everyone, for coming along with us. The Australian bush is great. We hope you've enjoyed the bush as much as we have today. Right now, it's time to wave goodbye to each other. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, yes, the end of Wiggly Safari.
Yep, that's right.
I don't have the I used to have the VHS. I'll get it back one of these days. I do have the DVD as well.
I gotta get it on VHS as well, so.
Yeah, it's easy to find on VHS. There's ways to find it on VHS anywhere. But anyway, let me see if I can do my last impression because it's already 1 minute till 20 to 10. I'll quickly do it very fast, very well. This is from an ending as well. Very well off the top of my head, where it basically goes from an ending. Okay. Basically, this impression I know very well, but it could be from an ending from an episode or a movie. Okay, this one says, I thought Cassie wasn't happy of bringing Finn to school today. She was. You know, sometimes sisters can be jealous of little brothers, but they still love them. Bye, everyone. See ya. Bye. I wish to use this rhyme to go back home until next time. Why don't we finish playing that game? Huh? I thought you didn't want to play again. Well, let's just say I'm happy to have a brother. And anyways, I'm sure I'm gonna win.
Oh, wow! Elmo knows what it is! It's a Dragon Tales episode from season 2, and it's none other than Cassie, the Green-Eyed Dragon!
Yes, indeed, Jake Farton, the
I could
Dragon
do
Tales cat.
well just to be funny. Like,
Elmo, you guessed correctly.
Yeah, nice one.
Elmo did?
Yeah. You treat, me give you cookie.
Oh, wow! Yummy cookies! Thanks, Cookie Monster!
Nada. One cookie for you and one cookie for me. Ah, nom 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 nom.
Nice one.
Anyway, speaking about Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon, it's on. We can work it out, which I don't have it. I'm still working on getting it, so
Easy release to find, by the way. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this stream, guys, because it's already past. It's already 9:42.
we will catch you guys later in your next stream in April.
Yep, that'll be April 10th, like I said, showing my whole Thomas Home Media collection.
All right. I will see you guys later. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
see if Flick of Lava 2000 returns. Well, I better put my 2 Mickey Mouse books away and probably these.
All that. Yep.
So I'll see you. So, Toby the Tram Engine, do you have something to say to my friend? We'll see you in the next stream. Next month, Movie and Game Lover 98.
Yep, like I said, April 10th at 7:30 p.m. my area.
And as for you, Henry the Octopus, you got something to say? Bye bye, Movie and Game Lover 98. See you in the next live stream. Yeah. Clang, clang. Peace out.
Peace out, Jake Farton. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this very first Guess the Voice Impression stream. That first part of 2026 edition. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and stick around for my next stream coming on April 10th at 7:30 p.m. my area. That'll be showing my whole Thomas Home Media collection since I have all episodic Thomas DVDs now. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this, and hopefully you guys also enjoyed this stream. Also to do the anniversary for the DVDs of Thomas the Special Letter and Percy's Ghostly Trick. Hopefully you guys like this stream. And of course, I'll see you guys, well, in the stream on April 10th, 7:30 p.m. my state. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. And of course, yes, have a really useful day, everyone, and stick around for the next stream coming April 10th, 7:30 p.m. my state, showing off my whole Thomas Home Media collection. Yep, have a great time, everyone. Bye for now. Yes, peace out, and have a really useful day.